Valentine's Day is a time for sharing love with someone special, but if you're single or your honey just isn't into hearts and flowers, my next guest says, why not spend the holiday falling in love with yourself? Joining me now is Cara Alwill Leyba, a master life coach and author of the book, get this, it's called Sparkle, The Girl's Guide to Living a Deliciously Dazzling, Wildly Effervescent Kick-Butt Life. Well, I love the title of that, Cara.
Right?
It's great, though. Thank you so much for being here on CT Style.
Thank you for having me.
When did the book come out? It's been around a little while, but fitting for Valentine's Day, right?
Yeah, the book's been out a couple of years, and I wrote it really just to kind of give women a feeling of, you know, feeling okay to love themselves, celebrate themselves. So it's perfect tie-in for what we're going to talk about today.
It is. So how do we do this? Because sometimes people do get depressed on Valentine's Day. They're by themselves or they're single, that type of thing.
Yeah, I think Valentine's Day is one of those holidays where we're sort of like putting the fate of it in someone else's hands. We're kind of expecting somebody else to make us feel special.
True.
So I think that if we sort of flip the script and change our perspective, we can have an amazing day, whether we're single or we're attached.
You won't be disappointed, right, if you take matters into your own hands.
Exactly.
All right, so we have 5 ways to go through this. The first one says buy yourself flowers.
Yes. So 15% of women actually do buy themselves flowers already on Valentine's Day, but let's up that number this year. You know, flowers are gorgeous. They make your home, your office look beautiful, and studies show that you can actually feel less anxious and more happy when you smell that floral aroma.
I love it. I mean, and that's beautiful. It's simple enough, but it adds so much to the set, and I don't know, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, how can you not be happy around flowers?
Pretty easy. All right, next one is write yourself a love letter.
Yes, so this one's a little awkward, and a lot of people are like, I can't do this. But if you really sort of take the time, whether it's on Valentine's Day or around Valentine's Day, get some stationery. You don't have to spend a fortune. You can get some gorgeous stationery at a discount store or, you know, the drugstore, and write yourself a love letter and just sort of write down all the things that you appreciate and celebrate about yourself. And
it actually says, "Dear me."
Yeah, dear me. It's anonymous.
But that's fun though. I think like if you like getting nice stationery and getting pretty things always makes you feel a little bit better.
It does. It does. And you can put it in a gorgeous frame, put it by your bedside. And a cool tip, there's actually 9 cities in the US called Valentine. So you can mail it. Yeah, if you go to USPS.com, they'll give you the full list. But you can actually mail it to yourself and have it come back to you from a city called Valentine. So you can play Cupid for yourself.
There you go. There's a great thought. All right, plan something special. I think it's always important to have something to look forward to.
Yes, absolutely. And that's one of the key things actually about being happy is having things to look forward to. So it's a good point. And 64% of men don't even make Valentine's Day plans till the morning.
I thought that number would be much higher.
Yeah, I know.
Like 90.
So we need to just take it into our own hands. It gives us such a sense of empowerment just to know that we've got something going on that we plan for ourselves. Whether you want to take yourself out to dinner or maybe try a cooking class or something really cool that you've been looking forward to, use the day to do that.
And it's okay to do it by yourself, right?
Yes, exactly. And if you don't want to go on Valentine's Day night, at least use the day to kind of, you know, look forward to planning something in the future, whether it's a weekend getaway or something you've been looking forward to doing.
Great. 2 more. Lastly, find a meetup group so you're not alone.
Right. So if you don't want to go it alone, totally fine. You know, one of the ultimate acts of self-love, I believe, is surrounding yourself with positive people. So if you go on Meetup.com, Connecticut has a bunch of cool meetup groups. There's literally something for everyone. There's like women's fiction writing group. There's a mom grows a business group. So you can find anything that you want on there.
That's terrific.
Yeah.
And then lastly, invest in yourself.
Yes.
I don't have a problem with that.
No, me neither. I actually do it more often than just on Valentine's Day. But you know, if you've been wanting to get yourself a beautiful pair of shoes, I just bought myself this fake fur coat, which is so ridiculous, but I love it and it keeps me so warm.
And that's what matters if it's making you happy, right?
Exactly. Raise your glam vibration. Feel glamorous, feel beautiful.
I like that. Glam vibration. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Very good. Cara, where can we find your book?
TheChampagneDiet.com. All my books are there. So.
And that's your blog?
That's my blog, my website. Everything's on there.
Very good. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Happy Valentine's Day.
You too.